as if it doesn't care about what we carry inside our hearts. It flows while we try to hold on to a moment that's gone, to a voice that faded, to a smile that never fully bloomed. We walk through life like travelers in a river that never stops. We try to cup its water in our hands, but it slips away. And still we keep trying, just to say, I was there. Inside each of us, there's a small corner that doesn't live in the present. It lives in what was. We live today, yet keep looking back. We laugh, then suddenly remember something that almost faded, and nostalgia returns like a warm breeze, touching the heart gently and leaving it soaked in memories. Memories are beautiful, but they can be deceiving. They comfort us, yet sometimes they chain us to what's gone. When we live too long in yesterday, we forget how to see tomorrow. We wait for time to bring back what it took away. But time never looks back. Time doesn't return, but it gives us something even greater: the power to begin again. Every ending leaves behind a space for growth. Every loss plants the seed of understanding, and every passing moment becomes a bridge to something brighter ahead. Learn to thank the past without living inside it. Look at old pictures with a smile, not a tear. Tell your stories, not to relive them, but to honor how they shaped you, how they taught you to love, to lose, and to rise. Time doesn't steal from us. We're the ones who waste it trying to stop it. Let what's gone go. Give the present its right to breathe, because right now, in this very moment, a new story is waiting to begin. A new sound may bring you peace you've never known before. Don't be a prisoner of what once was. Life isn't meant to be repeated. It's meant to be continued. Let your memories be a companion, not a cage. Let time show you how the heart can bloom again after every fall. For the beauty of time is that it never stops. But the greater beauty is this: you get to choose how to move with it, not as a victim of what you've lost, but as a creator of what's yet to come. There comes a moment in every life when we realize no one is coming to save us. No miracle, no hand from the sky, no sudden rescue. And that moment, though it feels like despair, is the very beginning of freedom. Because the truth is, change doesn't come from outside. It begins quietly, deep inside your chest, in that place that whispers, I can't stay like this forever. You can blame the world, your past, your parents, the people who hurt you. But the day you stop pointing outward and start looking inward is the day your real life begins. No one else can heal what you refuse to face. No one can fight for you more than you fight for yourself. No one can believe in you long enough if you don't believe first. The world will not bend until you do. It will not open its doors until you decide to knock again and again, even with trembling hands. Change is not loud. It's not a speech or a single decision. It's the quiet choice you make each morning to rise instead of stay down, to keep walking even when the path is invisible. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every pain you survived wasn't meant to destroy you, but to carve room inside you for something stronger to grow. Yes, the world can be cruel. Yes, people can leave. But your strength was never meant to come from them. It was meant to be built in silence, in the dark moments when no one clapped for you, when no one noticed, but you kept going anyway. You will not wake up one morning suddenly healed. You will not find a switch to turn life around. But one day you will look back and realize you walked yourself out of a place you once thought you'd never escape. That is power. That is change. Not dramatic, not perfect, but yours. So stop waiting for someone to understand, for something to happen, for life to begin later. This very breath, this heartbeat is your starting line. You don't need permission. You don't need rescue. You only need courage. The quiet kind, the kind that whispers, I will not give up on myself. Because in the end, No one saves you. You save you. And that is where everything truly begins. Success is not a trophy, a title, or a number that others can measure. It is not the applause you receive, nor the approval you chase. True success begins the moment you decide to live a life that looks like you, and not the life the world expects. Success is waking up with a purpose, even if the path is unclear. It is choosing effort over excuses, growth over comfort, consistency over perfection. It is the quiet victories, the ones no one sees, no one celebrates, but you feel them shaping you from within. True success is the courage to start, the patience to continue, and the strength to rise every time you fall. It is healing what hurt you instead of hiding from it. You are successful when you learn from yesterday without letting it imprison you. When you walk toward a future you haven't figured out yet, but believe in anyway. Success is not winning against others. It is winning against the version of yourself that wanted to give up. And the most successful people are not the ones who reached the top, but the ones who kept climbing when the mountain felt endless. The truth is simple. If you grow, if you rise, if you become even a little better than before, you are already successful. Success is not a destination. It is a journey you take with intention and a life you choose with courage. Everyone speaks of freedom as if it is something handed to us, a right, a gift, a door simply waiting to be opened. But true freedom is never that simple. It is not given. It is taken. And sometimes it is paid for. Freedom is choosing your voice over the noise around you. It is saying no when the world expects you to bow your head. It is standing alone when silence would be easier, and walking away when staying would cost your soul. But freedom has a price. The price of being misunderstood, the price of losing people who preferred you silent, the price of carrying responsibilities that come with choosing your own path. Freedom is not case, not rebellion for the sake of noise. It is clarity, the kind that burns away illusion and forces you to face yourself. You are free the moment you stop living to please and start living to grow. You are free when your choices come from awareness, not from fear. And perhaps the greatest truth is this: freedom is not a destination. It is a daily act, a choice you renew each morning, and a price you accept with dignity. Freedom is not easy, but nothing is heavier than a life lived inside a cage you could have opened.